Hello and good morning to UPSCFEVER Economics Survey 2016 series. So we start with the first chapter of Economic Survey 2016, which is Economic Outlook, Prospects and Policy Challenges. Right. So under this chapter, a brief introduction is given about all the other contents of the Economic Survey. The first module of the chapter is Introduction. Macroeconomic fundamentals of India have improved as compared to other countries in the year 2016. Inflation has lowered the current account deficit, which is drastically reduced, and the foreign direct investment received by the country has seen growth. Revenue to GDP ratio of India, which is currently 19.5% as per the International Monetary Fund, has to improve a lot and reach 25%, which is ideal for Asian economies. If you are not able to understand what are microeconomic fundamentals or inflation or current account deficit or GDP, you can refer to the basics in the economic series, which you can find here, the economy series, and under that all the basic introduction of the terms are completed. Right. So policy reforms made by the government in this year that have impacted the economy greatly are deregulation of diesel prices, and now completely market determined rate for diesel has led to newer investments in this sector from private entities of India like Reliance. The natural gas prices have also been pushed higher at $5.6 per million BTU units, and this has also provided a lot of incentive for improving the gas supply to India. The government has decided to transfer the subsidies related to cooking gas and other essentials to the consumers, and this has also reduced inflation by lowering the cost required in transferring these subsidies. Auction of coal mines, auction of mines for other minerals, the goods and services tax bill, taxing of coal and diesel have, and also increasing the foreign direct investment limits in sectors have also impacted the economy positively. Currently, the government's move of pushing Aadhaar-backed subsidy transfer is a big reform. Labour Bureau statistics have shown that rural wage growth has been declining since 2011, which is a worrying trend. However, the inflation expectation survey conducted by the Reserve Bank of India has also been consistent with the findings of the Labour Bureau statistics. So this is a worrying thing that the rural wage growth has not improved as much as the urban wage growth. Regarding the agriculture sector of India, the economic survey wants targeted subsidies and phasing out of certain distortion causing subsidies like free power, free fertilizers, free electricity, and free machines. So this cause a lot of distortion, and the economic survey is against that. 41% of the total area under agriculture is unirrigated as of 2016. The Indian Council for Agriculture Research is the apex organization for agriculture-based education, extension activities, and research and development. This body is totally burdened and has to be revamped. The Economic Survey also wants the three roles of research, education, and extension to be separated from the ICAR. A positive step taken is the merging of the Forward Market Commission with the SEBI, and this shall help farmers discover price of commodities in advance and the help them adjust to the market determined prices. India should also ensure that the fiscal deficit is restricted to 3% of the GDP of India, and this should be backed by zero revenue deficit. Only then can we ensure that there is a stable economic conditions in India. The borrowings, if completely necessary, should be only for capital formation and not for revenue expenditure. Capital formation only consists of asset development activities like infrastructure, etc. Whereas revenue expenditure consists of salaries, subsidies, pensions, and other recurring expenditure which do not have any asset development value. As for the subsidies, the economic survey says that many of the subsidies intended for the poor are cornered by the wealthier class of India, and these subsidies need to be targeted effectively. The water subsidy, the subsidy on fertilizers, the subsidy on electricity, the subsidy on railways, all these have led to poor market competition in these sectors, and the economic survey has provided a pathway to improve all this. Right, so I understand that there are many economic terms like subsidies, benefits, revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, etc. But again, I would suggest you not to start with economic survey unless you have completed with the economy section of this website. However, if you have completed and now we have completed this video, you can move towards solving this quiz. And yes, remember to get more than 80% marks or stay back and read the chapter again or watch this series again. Don't forget to do all of these like I always tell you. Anyway, thank you for being here listening to us and stay tuned for the next videos. Best of luck for your exams.